Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm Srar Ahmed Khan, and if you remember, I have launched my English language channel, that is English Essentials with Israr Ahmed Khan. So I welcome you all to the first lesson that I'm going to launch today. Okay, so I have decided to go to the basics, that is parts of speech. And I'm going to start with noun in this episode. So let's talk about nouns. Let's explore what nouns are. Oh, by the way, don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon button so that you may get the latest videos that I'm going to launch in this series. Okay? So let's begin our first class, that is on nouns. What are nouns? So here is the answer. A noun is a part of speech that denotes a person, animal, place, things, or idea. The English word noun has its roots in the Latin word nomen, which means name. Every language has words that are nouns. As you read the following explanations, think about some words that might fit into each category. Okay, have a look at all these four portions. The first one has describes a person, the second one describes an animal, the third one describes a place, the fourth one describes a thing. So the name that is given to a person or animal or place or a thing is called a noun. Here are some noun examples. When we first start to learn the parts of speech, trying to identify different words can seem like a challenge. This process gets easier with practice. Here are some noun examples to help you get started. The first one is about person. John started to run. Who? John. A name of a person. Plato was an influential Greek philosopher. Who? Plato. And philosopher is also a name given to a person. Similarly, Sharon admires her grandfather. Who admires Sharon? Who does she admire? Grandfather. So in both these cases, these are nouns, Sharon and grandfather. My mother looks a lot like my grandmother, and I look very much like them. So in this case, mother and grandmother, these are the two nouns. As you can see the next slide, in this slide there are examples of place and animal. The restaurant is open. Restaurant, a name of a place. The market is crowded. Market, again the name of a place. Harvard and Yale are two famous universities. Harvard and Yale, these are the proper nouns, and universities is a common noun. So these are the names of places. Look, there is the Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower, we know that it's in France, Paris, and it's a name of a place. Animal. Elephants never forget. Elephants, name of an animal. Sophie is my favorite horse. Sophie and horse both are nouns in this case, only that Sophie is a proper noun, a specific name given to somebody or something or some animal, and then horse is the name of that animal. The dog barked at the cat. In this case, both common nouns, dog and cat, are used. Dogs are loyal animals. In this case, dogs and animals, these are the nouns. And in this last slide, we are going to talk about things and ideas. Okay, so please close the door and lock it. What? Door. Door is the name of a thing. Use words properly to be understood. What? Words. Words, things, right? The lamp sits on a table next to the sofa. Lamp, table, sofa. These are the three nouns that talk about things. So in the last part, ideas. Follow the rules. What? Rules. Rules are ideas. The theory of relativity is an important concept. Relativity, theory and concept. These are the two nouns in this sentence. And last one, love is a wonderful emotion. Love and emotion. These are the two nouns in this sentence. With this, we come to another part of nouns, which is countable and uncountable nouns. In English grammar, countable nouns are individual people, animals, places, things, or ideas, which can be counted. Uncountable nouns are not individual objects, so they cannot be counted. And you can see the two images. What do you reckon with? And here's a picture that tells you all what I mean by countable and uncountable nouns. We can, for example, we can count eggs, bananas, fries, olives, hot dogs, burgers, blah, blah, blah. But we cannot count milk, flour, salt, sugar, jam, meat, rice. But we can count their containers, right? There are at least 20 Italian restaurants in Little Italy. Megan took a lot of photographs when she went to the Grand Canyon. Your book is on the kitchen table. How many candles are on that birthday cake? You have several paintings to study in art appreciation class. There's a big brown dog running around the neighborhood. Now, in these sentences, there are nouns. Can you guess what they are? For example, in the first sentence, restaurants. That's good. Italy is also a noun, but that is a proper noun. So we are not discussing proper noun right now. We're discussing countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So here's an example of countable nouns. And photographs in the second sentence, kitchen table, forget about both of them together. Let's say you talk about book. Book is a noun. Kitchen itself is a noun, but table is also a noun. So we can see lots of examples, of countable nouns. How many candles are there? For example, candles. Cake is also an example, but that doesn't. That is not the example of a countable noun. You have several paintings. Paintings. Okay, class. Last sentence, there is a big brown dog. We are counting the dog. So, it's a noun and a countable noun. And similarly, around the neighborhood. Neighborhood is also considered a countable noun. Sometimes. Then we come to another aspect, that is there is no that is uncountable nouns. There's no more water in the pond. Please help yourself to some cheese. Cheese, water. I need to find information about Pulitzer Prize winners information. You seem to have a high level of intelligence. Please take good care of your equipment care. Let's get rid of the garbage. So all these are uncountable nouns. Okay, so we move on to the next one. Uncountable nouns can be paired with words expressing plural concept. You know, talking about their containers, the things that can measure them. Using these words, you can make your writing more specific. Here are some examples. For example, garbage. There are 9 bags of garbage on the curb. Water. Try to drink at least 8 glasses of water each day. She gave me a useful piece of advice. So, what did I use to measure them? In the first place, I used 9 bags, but I didn't say garbages, I said garbage. In the second case, I used 8 glasses, and I didn't say waters. And in the third place, I used piece, a useful piece. I didn't say advices. So you can see, you can understand, slowly and gradually, you will get the hang of it, okay? So we're going to move on to the next slide. And that is the last slide. And as you can see that there is an exercise, and it's a simple exercise. It's not a rocket science. You can very easily do it, and if you want, you can write down the answers in the comment box. So that's it. Wait for the next video, and I'm going to see you all hopefully in the next video. Thank you. I hope you liked my video, and if you did, don't forget to share it and like it. So it's goodbye till my next video, okay? See you in the next video. Bye.